So with that, let's talk a little bit about Unstoppable and, your condition that you made reference to. Maybe our listeners don't know.
Okay. So in 2000, just when COVID started, I was diagnosed with stage 4 bowel cancer. It was really late, so it's deemed terminal, and I was given until June last year. But I'm still here, and I'll be here for a long time. But one of the things that, and interestingly enough, I feel that I'm still here is because of dance, because it gives me something to look forward to every day. I think I'm very privileged and blessed to have this as a job. I see it as my job is to make people happy. And with the school, there's a lot of people there, so every day I get to come in and do that. Going through chemotherapy, which is why I've got this on, my hair's falling out. Also, you get rashes on the face, have like 6 operations, I've been chopped up left, right, and center. But every time I go into something, I always remember, okay, I've got this event coming up. I gotta get better for that. I gotta recover for that. I can't stop because of this. So it always gives me something to plan forward to. And because my wife is always there and she's always, we gotta be ready for this. And, she has the same mindset with me, which is always just look forward. And that's where the song Unstoppable comes from. I actually wrote a song for her as a present. And then I thought, why not give it to someone and see what they think? So I sent it off to Derek Della. And he read it and he liked it. And he said to me, I spoke to Vinny and would like to produce it. I'm like, oh, wow. I thought it would never get to that point. The original lyrics were a little bit more personal, intimate. So with Vinny and Derek, we adjusted a little bit so it could be more for everyone, more relatable for everyone. But that's the purpose of the song. It was for my wife. And because of what we're going through, we just keep going. We just keep going.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Bachata as a reason to live, an energy and love, and bachata as a music and through lyrics and dance, you can share life with someone that you love and inspire others. I mean, hearing that song and the lyrics and it's extremely touching, and obviously thank you for sharing that with us, and you've been very public with sharing your journey with the community, and I think that's been a blessing, because as you mentioned earlier, we take so many things for granted and relationships, and you didn't have to do that. You could have kept it private, and I'm sure it's got to be difficult to share some of these intimate things with people.
Look, I think whether it's this or anything else, when you wake up in the morning and you've been told, this is how much time you've got left, it changes everything. It changes everything. Changes the way you think. It changes, what you do. And a lot of people in my situation, understandably so, tend to kind of stop and think, well, why do I continue? I've been told that that's the finish line and it's a lot closer than expected. So they kind of sit back and wait. I did the opposite. I think cancer is a race and it's trying to catch up to me. So as soon as I stop, it'll catch up. So I just got to keep going. And until I stop, this won't catch me. So that's where dancing comes in. And, why did I go public? Because if I knew what I know now before, I probably could have prevented this. I was misdiagnosed for like 3 years, and that's why it got so late. But, even just a minor symptom which might mean nothing to somebody could be something, So I hopefully, if one person gets to avoid my situation because I shared it, then it's worth it.
100%. Absolutely. Thank you for doing that. I couldn't agree more. You're inspiring and you're encouraging people to focus on the things that matter.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a couple of things to wrap us up, which are kind of what you've already started kind of addressing it, but